Group 1 has been busy. Greece and Croatia both won at the weekend, but Denmark went top again on Wednesday in Copenhagen. And for Denmark, Reed Laudrup. Brian got the first. That was after just 17 minutes. 20 minutes later, brother Michael got the second. 2-0 and plenty of first-half action to come. It became 3-0 when Miklos Molnar scored in the 41st minute. Croatia's consolation came from Peter Schmeichel's Euro 96 pen pal David Šukor a minute before half-time. 3-1 the final score, and Danish revenge for last summer.
Well, there's the situation in Group 1, and the top two meet to decide it all on October the 11th. Denmark need a draw in Greece to make sure they win the group. If they lose, Greece would overtake them. And Croatia still have hopes of making second place and the playoffs.
In Group 3, Norway clinched their place in France by beating Azerbaijan 1-0 in Baku on Saturday. Chelsea's Torre Andre Flo scoring the only goal 2 minutes before half-time.
Well, Norway followed up that win with a 5-0 success over Switzerland in Oslo to rubber-stamp their qualification from Group 3. The Swiss are now out of contention. Finland play Hungary, second place at stake.
Group 4 is Scotland's group, and they hoped for a draw when Austria and Sweden met in Vienna on Saturday. But Austria won thanks to this boomer from Andreas Herzog. The Austrians also had goalkeeper Michael Konsel sent off 8 minutes from the end. "We were lucky," said the coach Herbert Prohaska. Scotland's game was moved to Sunday, with the nation united in grief before their match with Belarus.
Christian Daly moves up to add his aerial presence. The shot from McAllister, offside to us all, and Kevin Gallagher has scored for Scotland. McKinley, Collins, here's Hopkin. Nice play at the edge of the area. Gallagher finds McCoist, and Hopkin. David Hopkin's done it. Scotland have a second goal. Possession has been a key word in the Scotland performance so far, as Paul Lambert breaks out. The flick was aimed at Kevin Gallagher. He might get there now. And Gallagher's done it. A second goal for Kevin Gallagher. And at the far post, in came Laverick. There seemed to be a lack of communication there in the Scottish defence. A lack of shouting, possibly. That could have been a chance at the far post. And incredibly, the referee has given a penalty kick. Kachuro with the kick. And he's pulled one back. Almost total silence around side Pittodrie. Craig Burley finds David Hopkin. It's a go it alone. Hopkin still has it, and scores! Brilliant individual skill from David Hopkin.
So, Scotland's win put them back on top of the group, but only until Wednesday when Austria won in Belarus. The Austrians seem certain to win the group. Their final game is at home to Belarus. Sweden's win over Latvia keeps them in contention for second place. But the nub of the matter as far as Great Britain is concerned. Scotland will be guaranteed second spot if they beat Latvia, and that match will now be played at Celtic Park. And in all probability, Scotland would then have the best second place and would qualify for the World Cup finals automatically.
Now here's a happy man. It's Bulgarian coach Hristo Bonev. His side have qualified. On Wednesday night in Sofia, they clinched Group 5 by beating Russia 1-0. Captain Ivanov scoring the goal in the second half.
So Group 5 is relatively simple. Bulgaria qualify for the finals and Russia are guaranteed a playoff place. Group 6, not so simple. Yugoslavia drew in Slovakia, but those drop points are likely to be crucial in the race for the best second-place nation. But Spain are the favourites in second place at the moment, but they need 4 points from their last 2 games. The one in Slovakia, not so easy, but surely they'll beat the Faroe Islands. Group 7. Holland's win over Belgium and their vastly superior goal difference virtually guarantees them qualification. But Belgium, who play Wales in their final game, are still favourites to beat Turkey to the runners-up spot. So the Dutch will be in France next year, it seems.
The Republic of Ireland's Saturday night was a good one, but only after a couple of scares. Having dropped points by only managing a draw with Iceland at home, they had to win in Reykjavik. It started well. Connolly scored after just 13 minutes. But then Iceland took the lead. First, Gunnarsson smacked them level. And then early in the second half, Sigurdsson put the home side ahead. But a good week for the Irish began with replies from Roy Keane. A header in the 53rd minute was followed by this mix-up in the 65th. Ireland's fourth and final goal came from the "watch out, we're mad" school of defending. Look at this.
Well, that victory for the Republic, plus the one over Lithuania on Wednesday, means Ireland are virtually certain of a playoff spot. They have a tough final game against group winners Romania. Romania, the first team from Europe to qualify for the finals. But only freak results can damage Irish hopes now. Just look at their goal difference.
Wednesday night in Berlin was Jürgen Klinsmann night. It was his 100th international. Now, Klinsmann hadn't scored for Germany in the previous 8 matches. It took 70 minutes to break the deadlock against Armenia, but guess who did it? And guess who scored the second? Now, here's how not to cover a free kick. Roman Berezovsky, the keeper, Thomas Hessler, the scorer. And Ulf Kirsten made it 4-0 right at the end. In the same group and on the same night, a horrible result for Northern Ireland against Albania in Zurich. The Albanians hadn't won a match in the group before Wednesday. They have now. Haxi scored the only goal. And it could have been more. Ireland's main chance was this, a powerful shot by Kevin Horlock. Historic and unbridled joy for Albania, but it wouldn't be polite to show it.
And as long as Albania don't cause another upset in Germany, the European champions will win the group. Victory for the Ukrainian Armenia guarantees them second place, and that would rule out Portugal, talented side. They faced Northern Ireland in their final game. Brian Hamilton's team are hoping for a confidence-boosting victory in that last match. Now, as far as the best second place is concerned, it's worked out by adding up the points gained from matches against the first, third and fourth teams in the group. So, this is the situation looking at the teams currently in second place. Spain and Italy both have chances of winning their groups, but as we've said, if Scotland beat Latvia, they would in all probability qualify automatically for the finals as the best runner-up. England can help them, of course, by beating Italy, and Scottish fans should also cheer on Georgia against Moldova coming up soon. Don't ask me why, but they should cheer that one on. Another option, England and Scotland end up in the playoffs. How about that? That doesn't quite bear thinking about.